Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. So as we have learned pronouns, now today I'm gonna teach you pronouns and its types. So let us see. There are 8 types of pronouns. First is personal pronoun, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reflexive or emphatic pronoun, interrogative pronouns, relative pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, and indefinite pronouns. Now let us see each one in detail. So first is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns, it replaces the names of persons or things. So those are called personal pronouns. For example, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. They are called personal pronouns. As you see, the personal pronouns have 3 categories called persons. That is first person, second person, and third person. When the first person is a subject and singular pronoun, so the object will be we. In the same way, if the second person is singular, in the subject pronoun you, and in the object pronouns it will be you. It will be same. And if the third person is singular and the subject pronouns he, she, it, then in the object pronouns it will be him, her, and it. Now let us see for the plural. If the first person is in plural form, and that too in our subject pronoun we have to use in the object pronoun us. Then second person plural, the subject pronouns will be you. Then the object pronouns will also be you only. Then the third person plural, the subject pronouns will be they. Then the object pronoun, it will be converted to them. So these persons or personal pronouns are decided on the basis of the speaker, the listener, and the person or the thing spoken of. Now let us go for the next. Possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns, it replaces the possessive adjective plus noun to avoid repeating information that is already clear. Suppose example, this book is my book, not your book. Here my book and your book, it is repeating. So instead of repetition, we have to use this book is mine, not yours. Okay, so here are the example. For mine, the shirt is mine. If we take the example for yours, the book is yours. Remember, possessive pronouns shows that something belongs to someone. They are never placed before nouns. Suppose the example, this blue dress belongs to me. It is mine. Okay, let us go for the next one now. Demonstrative pronouns. These are the words which point out or indicate some noun. So these are called demonstrative pronouns. Example, you can see this, that, those, and these, as they point out some noun in the respective sentences. And these can also be used as demonstrative adjective. For example, this pen is broken. So this pen is nothing but here adjective noun. Okay, let us see some more examples for the demonstrative pronouns. These are my pets. Here these is nothing but demonstrative pronouns. It is pointing out the thing. These are sheep, but those are goats. Those are horses. As you can see, they point out only the noun in the respective sentences. Then comes reflexive pronouns. When pronouns like herself, himself, ourselves, yourselves, etc. are used as the receiver of an action or the object of a verb, they are called reflexive pronouns. It is used when a person or a thing is referring to the same person or a thing. So these are part of personal pronouns, and end with self is singular and selves for plural. There are 8 reflexive pronouns. For singular, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. And for plural, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. Let us see the example. I prefer to work by myself. Here myself is reflexive pronoun. Kelvin sent himself a message. She could only blame herself for her failure. Did you notice that the highlighted words answer the question whom, which means they are the objects of the verb or the receiver of the action in the respective sentences. Now look at another set of sentences. She blamed them herself. I have trained them myself. So can you make out the difference in the use of the same words? Yes, these words in the latter set of sentences have been used for emphasizing. They do not answer the question whom. So they are emphasizing pronouns here. Okay, let's go for the next one now. Now let us go for the interrogative pronouns. Interrogative, as you know, it is related to asking the question. It is used for questions. For examples, which, whom, who, what, whose. So these are interrogative pronouns, and remember that whom and who are not interrogative adjectives. Okay? Interrogative pronouns examples are who, what, whom, which and whose. It is placed before a sentence asking in the questions. Okay. Now let us see the examples. What is the time? What is nothing but interrogative. I am asking a question. The sentence which asks about a question, so that is nothing but to the interrogative pronoun. Who writes poem? Who is interrogative pronoun here. Now let us go for the next pronoun, that is reciprocal pronouns. Reciprocal pronouns use when two or more persons do the same thing. The word pairs which convey the sense of reciprocation are called reciprocal pronouns. Examples: the boys are fighting one another. Tina and Mary are talking to each other. Here, each other creates reciprocation between two nouns, Tina and Mary. And one another creates reciprocation among more than two nouns. The boys, more than two. Here, three members are there. So that's why we are using here one another. Okay? Now, let us go for the next pronoun, that is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are if any of the WH family words, suppose who, whom, which, whose or that is used in the middle of a sentence to refer to some already mentioned noun, it is called a relative pronoun. For example, who are all those people? Here, who is used for the people, for the subject. Okay? Let us see one more example. To whom do you wish to speak? Whom is nothing but it is used for the people object. Okay? Next, which of your parents do you feel closer to? Which is nothing but it is used for the objects. To point out the objects which is used. Whose is used to show the possession. Whose keys are on the kitchen counter? Where refers to places. Where is my t-shirt? When is used to refer time. When are you going? Okay? Why refer to reason. Why did you choose me? What relates to things. What size shoes do you take? Next, that refers to people, animals and things. Is this the train that goes to Braintree? Okay? These were the examples of the relative pronouns. Now let us go for the indefinite pronoun. Indefinite is used to a person or a thing without being specific. Examples: I have eaten everything in my fridge. I have nothing for breakfast. I need to find something. Anything would be okay. Here, indefinite pronouns are the words which fail to specify nouns or which indicate nouns in general. Examples you have seen here: somebody, someone, no one, none, nobody, anyone, and anybody are known as indefinite pronouns. And someone and somebody are affirmative in nature. Someone took my pencil away. Okay. Next, no one and nobody are negative in nature. Nobody took notice of the wounded cat. Let us see one more example. Someone is at the door. I do not know who it is. It's not definite. Who is there? Maybe someone. So that is nothing but your indefinite pronouns. So I hope you have understood it clearly with the examples. So stay tuned for the next updates. If you like my video, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.